And hello, Ed here, W4EMB. What we have here is the Chelegans MC750 antenna with tripod. Not sure if you can see it down there. We have our 4 radials stretched out and a piece of RG316 coming up here to our picnic table. Items we have on the table today are our Czechoslovakian military straight key, our pen and paper here, Kuru Toga 7mm pencil, some sheets that I made up for POTA, the Pentec TR45L skinny, my BioInno 12 amp hour battery, Right in the Rain zip around thing that I have to carry my papers in. I also have today with me my thermocell, just to ward off any mosquitoes in the area, and of course the insect repellent, my 511 bag there, and the Chelegans thing. Also, a good friend of mine suggested this seat, and I gave it a try, and it's very comfortable. And so I'm going to go ahead and get set up here, get to activating, so we'll be right back. Alright, so we got the camera on the tripod there, and something else I bring is a doodle pad, so when I'm trying to write in call signs, if I want to maybe doodle a call until I get it right and then put it up here on my form, I'll do that. And anywho, so let's see what time it is. It is currently 7:51 in the morning here, and we're going to go to 40 meters this morning. Give this frequency a listen here for a couple minutes. And the other thing too is I'm not sure how much battery that my camera has there. I'm using a mic, and so still fairly new at this whole shooting video portion here, and so hopefully the mic's picking it up and it's not too loud, and hopefully you can pick up the rig as well. Give a quick listening here to frequency on 40 meters. Don't hear anything yet. We got some SWR going on there. Not sure what the SWR is about unless it's the wet in the tree. So I'm gonna stop this, just double check all my radials, coax, and all that kind of business just to make sure we're still on. So I'll be back. Okay, well, not sure what's going on. Normally I've never had a problem with this Chelegans antenna tuning, but I've had to break out a ZM2 ATU and put it in line. A friend of mine did tell me that they had some issues trying to tune while at a aluminum picnic table, which is what I'm in. So that could be the issue, but the ZM2 ATU tuner there did the trick. So anyway, hopefully I'm not blowing you out here with the microphone. I'm going to try to keep an eye on the battery as long as I can, and keep the sun directly out of my face here. Let's see if you can see my paper there. All right, I'm going to have to move some stuff out of the way though. I'm going to pick up the camera and make you seasick for a minute. Put the camera on the other side of the... Oh, now I can't even see my screen. I have a timer on my window so it saves battery power. We'll see what happens with that. Alright. Boy, this recording's all over the place there. Been listening for a moment. Alright, called QRL. Still listening here. Get to the POTA app. See if we can. Oh. Trying to see if I can hit the reverse beacon, as I did plan the activation yesterday. So if I can hit the beacon, then I should be spotting here on the page. Not hitting the beacon yet. I'm going to check the beacon website. Still not hitting that beacon. Oh, I think we just hit the beacon. At least I heard a ham alert. Let's see if it's me. Yep, okay, it's me. Alright, so my ham alert got me. I don't see myself on RBN. Let's go to the POTA. Okay, POTA's got me. N9CO beacon, it looks like, picked it up. Let's go back to RBN. Okay, well, we're getting out. We are getting out. So let's go ahead and I got that one. NN4H sounds like. 9. Well, there's our Here we go to Florida. AB4GE in Florida. The guy's awful close to me. I'll put on my narrow. I might end up having to move. Even though I go to narrow and I try to notch them up out of there, problem is that if they're that close to me and I'm QRP, then maybe other people aren't going to hear me either. We're going to go ahead and move since that person just sat down awful close to us. So I went up to 7.064. I was on 615. No voice in there. Maybe I'll go down. Go listen to 7.056. Call CQ here. I'm going to jump over to the POTA page and QSY myself here. W. Alright, well, looks like we're going to move again. I should have just maybe called CQ there. Alright, 7046 and have a listen. So first I'll listen. Oop. Well, the band's becoming active in there. Everybody's QRLing. That's good. Love to hear that. Maybe I'm just going to go up. I'm going to go on the other side of the FT8. Well, so the park that we had, W4EDN, I'm going to put on my sheet to give him a card, because they had hit the respot button and typed on it, and they had typed number 10, contact all CW. So that means that I was their 10th person, and that they were doing all Morse code. So they must be new to doing Morse code, which I'm fairly new, just under a year myself. So it's always great to hear that from other folks. So that's awesome. Alright, so a little bit of conversation here. You know, that's the only bad part about having cell phone coverage, is that sometimes your buddies text you, hey, I hear you, you're doing great, and it's always awesome to have that support. But at the same time, it's like when you're newer, some of the distractions will throw you off. But luckily, it's just a quick text here and there, give you a little bit of motivation, encouragement. Hey, I hear you, doing great, so that's nice. Alright, let me throw out a QRL here, 7.090. Check my reflected power. Okay. I am going to go check the RBN just to see. I'm not even on the reverse beacon there. I don't know why I'm not hitting the reverse beacon. As far as the map goes, I didn't see myself pop up on the map. I'm going to respot myself on forgot my clock in the vehicle, and my clock has my UTC time on it. Started at 8:07, and at 8:25 I've had 17 QSOs so far. One of those being a park to park with W4EDN. I'm liking this new seat. It's very nice to lean back. Kind of wish the table would come out a little bit more forward so I could sit and enjoy the back. Maybe I should find a way to write farther. Well, using the TR45L radio, it has a memory that I can use, but I have to have my paddles in order to play the memory. I hit the button that says play, and it gives me a choice, DIT or DA. So I choose DA to play my CQ. So I hit play, and then use my DA paddle. I'm thumb DA, if you're catching on. I DA with my thumbs. And all that means is that Ed's not going to be using a bug anytime soon. And so I can play the CQ, I can hit play, use my DAW to play CQ, hit play, use my DIT in order to say Roger, thanks, 72, goodbye. And 72 is the common goodbye for QRP folks, or 73, when you're home using power there. Hated to head to QSY there, but you got to stay where the contacts are. I'm going to have to try this antenna out at home to see if the tripod makes the difference, because I've taken off the ground spike. Because like I say, normally the Chelegans MC750, I never have to use a tuner. I can just put it right on this silkscreen marking that's labeled on the whip, and good SWR to operate on. But today I had to use a tuner to get on 40. But it's wet, I'm in the trees, I'm on a tripod, aluminum table. So I'll have to set up at home with the tripod in the yard, no tuner in line, to see if is it the tripod or lack of a ground spike, or is it this aluminum table. Yeah, I'm not on a reverse beacon. Oh, what's this AM business? Oh. Let's try that. So I typed 7090 on, it says AM. Why does it say AM? Okay, now it says CW. I guess I put 7090 and I didn't put .0, and so it said AM next to me. Somebody just said my call sign question mark. So I said call question mark. Somebody said my call sign. Maybe I'm too high up in the frequency. Nobody wants to come up here. But down low, everywhere I went, I heard a QRL. Better get my pencil in my hand. That'll be right when somebody says my call sign. I keep forgetting I'm wearing a microphone, so I hope I'm not brushing against it. Still trying to get used to this setup. I think I'm going to go back to my camera settings and take it off wide mode. I'm near a highway called 6880 that cuts across the middle of the land between the lakes preserve here. National Recreation Area. Well, okay. Well, if we're getting these kind of results here, I think what I might do is shut this down, go over there, take the 40 meter coil out, and go ahead and extend the whip for 20 meters, and maybe I'll just go ahead and make the transition to 20. Seems awfully early for me yet to be going to 20, but since I kind of dried up here in 40, I think that's what we're going to do. So let me get up here and bump the camera.